Hi Pisces, this is your November 3rd through the 9th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. And the spread number 3, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the 5th spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Pisces. We have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups, the King of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Moon. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Star and the Hierophant, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have water, Cancer, Scorpio, or not a Pisces, and we have Taurus on the table. You know what? This reading put a huge smile on my face, Pisces. I gotta be honest with you. Are you watching this King of Swords by any chance? Are you watching them? Because somebody's watching somebody. And you know what? I think it's like one of those times when both people watch each other. Maybe this is somebody whom you see every day, or like on a weekly basis, or a couple of times a week, and perhaps both of you have feelings towards one another, but one of you just needs to speak up. Maybe you even communicate with one another, but again, maybe you're giving this person signals, but they're showing interest, but maybe they're a little bit shy. I don't know. Something along those lines, right? If you haven't met this person yet, perhaps after you two get acquainted or get introduced to one another, maybe this is how you'll be behaving towards each other for the first few days or something like that. But somebody is watching, right? The Page of Swords, the first card that came out, it is a card of keeping tabs on somebody. Okay, watching somebody like a hawk. The Page of Swords is clarified by you. I assume you're the Queen of Cups, by the way, dealing with this King of Swords, right? So maybe this Page of Swords is simply directed at you, or maybe this is you watching this person, or again, it feels kind of mutual, like both of you are watching each other. All right. The King of Swords is the person you're dealing with, so most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or this person may have some major air placements in their chart. If this person is not an air sign, it could be somebody who is like very intelligent, like a doctor, a lawyer, maybe working for the government or something like that. Okay, and here comes the Ace of Cups clarified by the Moon. All right, the Moon is your major arcana card, Pisces. Right, again, that Ace of Cups could simply be directed at you. The Moon is also kind of a secret, so perhaps the secret is finally out. All right, no more hiding, no more keeping it to yourself. The secret is out. The Ace of Cups is a love confession. All right, or finally being emotional, finally expressing your feelings. All right, the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. It is a card of victory, success. It's a card of attention. It's a card of feeling good about yourself and about what's going on. So at the end of the day, and again, it kind of feels mutual. Both of you will feel like, yay, we're finally, broke ice, and finally, and it turns out both of you are feeling the same way towards one another. And in the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Star and the Hierophant. The Knight of Cups, you know, it's also a water sign indicator, but it's the most loving, the most caring, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So it kind of feels like it's like an extension from the Ace of Cups. So it's like one of those gifts that will keep on giving, right? This love will just this love will continue into the future. The Star in the middle, by the way, is an Aquarius. Major arcana card. Aquarius is an air sign. If this King of Swords is an Aquarius, it's them again in the potential outcome. But at the same time, the Star is a card of a wish come true. Wish come true, it's a major arcana card. All right, it's a great major arcana card. The Hierophant right next to the deck is a Taurus major arcana card, but it is a card of a commitment and marriage. It's a very serious card. The Hierophant is a very serious traditional card. Serious traditional commitment or marriage. This card is also a card of education, religion, spirituality, and all that good stuff. But since this is a love reading, yeah, potentially, with such great cards and a potential outcome, I think this is where the two of you could definitely be moving towards. All right, so yeah, Pisces, be on the lookout of this King of Swords, and And once either you speak or they speak, break the ice. I think it's going to be very easy, smooth sailing after that. All right, really happy for you, Pisces. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Pisces, this spread is for you. We have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What's really good about this reading is that we have two family cards, two marriage, two commitment cards, right? We have 5 cards on the table, and 2 of them are marriage cards. So that's good. What's not so good, but don't freak out. The Eight of Swords, the first card that came out, it is a card of maybe overthinking, feeling stuck, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what to choose, right? Because the Lover is clarifying it is a card of a choice. It's also a Gemini, major arcana card. You could be dealing with a Gemini. It's also a card of maybe wondering if your person is in love with you, and the answer is yes. Okay, but for most of it, it is some kind of a choice, and it has to do with family. Maybe it has to do with an actual place, like a living situation, real estate, or finances, right? Because at the end, we do have the Knight of Pentacles right next to the deck. That was the last card that came out, and it has something to do with money. I assume it has something to do with money, unless you're dealing with an Earth sign, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But maybe you're choosing something for your home or for your family. Or maybe you're choosing a home, a new home, all right? But yeah, whatever, don't overthink it. The Eight of Swords, it is a card of somebody who is, like I said, overthinking. Don't overthink it. It will just take it one step at a time, okay? And if you're thinking about buying a home or something for your home, yeah, just take it slow, and it'll be all right, okay? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Pisces, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Empress, the Emperor, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. I almost had goosebumps. I think I did, a little bit. Okay? Readings like this barely ever happen. So this reading assumes that the two of you are not together right now, but you're supposed to be. I know free will is always at play. Yes, I get it. But this reading is about two people getting married or getting remarried. Right? The Emperor and the Empress are husband and wife. Plain and simple, husband and wife. All right? Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past having to make a judgment call. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, it is a card of a restarting or repeating something. Okay, I don't know why the two of you broke up, called it quits in the past, but perhaps this week you're realizing that you are, can't exist without each other. Okay, yeah, 4 major arcana cards, and it's just mind-boggling that major arcana cards like these came out. All right, Pisces. So yeah, come on, get back together, kiss and make up, patch things up. And because this is your spouse, this is your somebody you're meant to be together, and I think you know it. At some point during this week, it will probably dawn on you, on them, on both of you, and I see you guys getting back together. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Pisces. This week we have the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is an interesting reading, Pisces. I got to be honest with you. We got a couple of nines here, and I think this is you in both of those nines, right? This reading will most likely apply to you if you just recently stopped caring, or you said, you know what, no. Maybe you said no to somebody. Or you said no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not filling in for you. I'm not doing, taking care of all these extra responsibilities. No, I'm done. For some of you, you could have even quit. I don't see you quitting this week, but perhaps you already did. And what's good about this is that they will finally start appreciating you. That's what it kind of feels like. They will finally see what you actually represent for this company, for all these people, or for that person, or what have you. Because you've been like a really hard worker and doing all these extra things, doing all these extra tasks and things like that. And when you finally say no more, stop taking advantage of me, I'm not doing this anymore, then they will realize that what you actually represent. right? And that will put a huge smile on your face. They may even apologize to you. Oh, we're so sorry. We haven't appreciated you all these years or all these months, right? And you will feel much better. They may even give you a raise or something. 2 nines, right? The Nine of Cups is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. It's also a card of somebody who is appreciated, respected, admired, and all that good stuff. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Pisces. But I think at this point you should at least be getting ready to expect it, I guess. So we got the Temperance clarified by the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you could be dealing with that King of Swords. I think this is simply a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread. Maybe if you have feelings for this King of Swords, perhaps what you're not expecting is they have feelings for you too. Okay? Again, it kind of feels like surprise. You know, surprise, we both feel the same way. All right? That's what it kind of feels like. Because look, this is definitely, this reading right here is a commitment reading. Okay, with this King of Swords. All right? Temperance, it could be a card of patience, balance, healing, by the way. Right? The Ace of Swords, clarifying that, is a card of a truth. It's a yes card. It's one of the yes cards in the deck. Okay, and we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It is a soulmate card, and the Hierophant showed up too. It's a different deck, by the way. I use different decks with different spreads. So yeah, what you're not expecting is you, King of Swords, you know, getting into a commitment. All right, Pisces, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing week.